I'm going to make a quick video for my friend Dave Emall. He lives in the UK. He's curious about geocaching, so I'm just going to do a quick overview and kind of show you what geocaching is all about. What geocaching is basically using billion-dollar satellites to find Tupperware in the woods. So to begin with, you go to geocaching.com and this website will come up. You can go here to learn more about geocaching. There's some helpful videos and explanation of the game. Here's some more options that you can do if you are looking for a specific thing. If you've already found a geocache, this is where you go to log it. And there's some discussion forums and different things, more information here, and of course you can always shop. So to see if there's a geocache near you, it's as easy as putting in a location or the city name wherever you live. So for instance, we're going to put in this town in England, Mildenhall, and as you can see there's 1,065 geocaches. So you can map the first 1,000 here real easily. There are lots and lots of geocaches around that area of England. So I've narrowed it down over here. This is the actual town. You can zoom on in, find your area, and each one of these little green boxes represents a geocache. So I haven't looked at these at all yet. So let's just pick a random geocache in this little area. I haven't looked at them at all. This one's down by the river, so we can check that out. It's been there since 2011. The terrain, it's not real difficult to get to, and the difficulty level isn't terrible, so that might be a good one. I don't know if this is even showing up or not. I hope so. So this tells you a little bit more about it. The River Lark Walk takes you along this path to Barton Mills. It can become flooded. So yeah, it just gives you a little bit of information. And then this you can hit and it'll decrypt it and you can get more of a hint. So it tells you kind of more exactly where to find the treasure. So this is helpful down here. Other people have found it and this is what they've said about it. It's a lovely walk by the river. These people got a little bit nice cache, added a guitar pick. I guess there's a little stinging nettle in the area. So once you get to the geocache and find the container, sometimes you can find these amazing ammo cans full of goodies. As you can see, they can be all different sizes. Sometimes they get a little tricky. Sometimes they can look like this, a little piece of wood. Sometimes they can look like this, sometimes this. They can be all different sizes, shapes. Sometimes it's just a log only. This you would just sign it and put it back and leave it for the next guy. Sometimes there's random toys, CDs, literally just random stuff. This has got a first aid kit, some hand gel, just different things. So the basic premise is if you take something, you leave something of equal or greater value. And there's always a logbook and a pen of some, or there's always a logbook or a log of some sort in every geocache. A lot of them though, you need to bring your own pen. I highly suggest a pen. That's the geocacher's #1 tool that you will need. This is really what a typical geocache looks like. It's usually Tupperware in the woods, literally. So how do you find the geocaches when you're out in the field? Well, you can go to cgeo.org to learn more about the app that I use. There's lots and lots of apps. I don't know what kind of phone you have, Dave. It depends on what kind of phone you have as to what the best app is. They're free. They don't cost anything. So download the one of your choice. Again, I use CGO. It's just the letter CGEO. Yeah, there we go. CGO. This is geocaching for Android. I don't have an Android, but I do use this app. So when you get the app and you open it up, it'll look like this. So you can click on nearby and it'll bring up a list of the closest geocaches to you. Or if you would rather look at it on a map, you can click the live map. You can also store geocaches offline, so if you're in a place where you don't have any cell signal, you can still geocache. Sorry about all that meowing. You can search and different tools like that. This is what the live map looks like. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but it just kind of tells you the question marks are different types of geocaches. These are standard, these are multis, these are mysteries. So there's lots of little games within the game. So it tells you some information about each geocache, the difficulty level, how far it is from you, that sort of thing. So then when you want to find it, you can also just bring up this compass, and so it tells you it's a little over half a mile away, heading south, so you head south. And the closer you get, this number will get smaller and smaller. Soon it'll turn to feet. It'll tell you you're 100 feet from it, 50 feet from it, 20 feet from it. When you get to about 20 feet or so from it, just start looking. Look around for something that looks out of place, or something that looks like a geocache, and within a few minutes you will probably have the prize in your hand. So when you click on the nearby, then this is the screen that you'll get, and so it tells you this one's 300 feet from you, and this one's a little over 1/10 of a mile, 0.12. This one's got a line drawn through it. That means it's no longer there. But if you're interested in that one, then you can still look and see what it was about. So these are obviously geocaches in New York City, and as you can see that even there, they are literally everywhere. The first 10 are all within a half a mile of wherever this person happened to be standing. So back to where my friend lives, these are all a 10-mile radius. So you can zoom in, you can see them a little closer up. They're literally everywhere. This is probably some sort of a power drill. Anyway, but just for informational purposes, as far as the country of England, of how many geocaches it might have, I'm just going to go ahead and zoom out a little bit, and let's just see. Yeah, no shortage of geocaches. They are literally all over the country. So Dave, I hope this helps. I hope that you get out and find your first geocache, and I hope you videotape it. I want to see it. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.